नाउ हमारा अगला टॉपिक है व्हाट इज़ द नीड एंड एडवांटेज ऑफ पर यूनिट सिस्टम. So first we will see what is the need of power system, uh, per unit system. Now let us assume a small network which consists of generator which is connected to a step up transformer. This is transmission line and this is step down transformer. And this is load. Okay. Now if we represent equivalent diagram for this small network, then this is the induced EMF in generating side. This will be the synchronous impedance, subsynchronous impedance. Then this is connected to transformer. So here I represent impedance in primary side of the transformer. So this will be equivalent impedance refer to primary side. Okay, and this is the transformer. Just hold on. Yes. Now this transformer is with transmission line. So suppose this is the transmission line impedance and the impedance of this transformer, I am representing the impedance of this transformer in secondary side. Okay, in load side, and this is load. So this is the impedance of transformer refer to equivalent impedance refer to secondary side. Okay, wait. Equivalent impedance of T1 refer to primary side, and this is the equivalent impedance of T2 refer to secondary side. Okay, now this will give you three different circuit, right? Three network, three closed loop, and this will lead to three different equation. Okay, see, this is not the series circuit because the voltage at each level is different. Okay, so we cannot tell that these three circuits are in series. Now suppose you need to find the current in primary side. Okay, here you need to find current in generating side. So you need to transfer this parameter of other circuit to the generating side, right? And this will make your system more and more complex. It's easy if you are it's easy in a single phase transformer where you represent the secondary side to the primary side, say secondary side parameter to the primary side, but here it will lead you more complexity, right? This will be so the analysis of this system will be more complex, right? And second, there is discontinuity in this equivalent circuit because you will get different voltage level at different section. Okay, discontinuity is analyzed in circuit model, equivalent circuit model. Okay, because of different voltage level, okay. So due to this discontinuity, you cannot tell that this circuit is in series. Okay, this is not a series circuit. If at all this will be, if at all this will be a series circuit, then it is easy to analyze this power system network. Okay, so due to this discontinuity, you will get 3 different circuit and 3 different loop and 3 different equation. Okay, but if at all this can be converted into a series network in a single network, then it is very easy to analyze this system because you will get only one single circuit and one single equation, right? So this will make your system more and more complex if it is not represented in per unit values. Okay, so we need a per unit system to make our system easy to analyze. Okay, so what are the advantage of per unit system? See, different component in power system have different rating. Okay, see here we have transformer, we have generating unit, okay, we have load, so and transmission line. So different component have different rating and their value varies a lot. Okay, so it is very difficult to calculate. If we talk about per unit system, then if we represent, if the rating of component such as rotating electric machine, transformer and etc. Okay, so if this component have, if this if the rating of this component is represented in per unit system, is represented in per unit system, then their values will be roughly same. Okay, their values lie roughly in the same range, so it will make your calculation more easier. Okay, so if you represent rating of this component in per unit system, their parameter lies roughly in the same range. Okay, so because of this the calculation will be easier, and okay, so because of this calculation will be easier, and it is very easy to analyze this power system. Okay, so whatever the actual value they have given, you need to convert that values into per unit values, and later on whatever the final value you get, you just multiply those value with the base value and you will get the actual output. Okay, so the calculation part will be more complex if you perform the mathematical operation with the actual value. Okay, so it will be the more difficult process. It is more convenient with the per unit system, where you need to convert all the actual value into per unit value, and the final result you will get if you multiply those per unit value with the base value. Okay. Now in transformer, if you represent the impedance in primary side, that will be different if you represent the same impedance to the secondary side, right? So you cannot connect this circuit into a series circuit, but in per unit system, if you convert this in per unit system, the per unit impedance the per unit impedance in primary side is same as per unit impedance in secondary side. Okay, so the impedance value will be same either you represent in primary side or secondary side. So if the impedance value is same, you can connect this network into a single network. Okay, so if impedance of the transformer need to be referred one side or other side of transformer, right? Either you refer the impedance in primary side or secondary side. Okay, so you need to refer those impedance either primary side or secondary side, but this will make your system more and more complex, right? So such practice can lead your system analysis more complex. Okay, so what we will do, we convert the impedance into per unit impedance, because if you represent transformer impedance, equivalent transformer impedance, either in primary side or secondary side, that will be same. Okay, so in per unit system, the impedance value refer to either primary side or secondary side. Okay, refer to either side of the transformer will be same. Okay, so it is easy to analyze system in per unit. Okay, so these are the need and advantage of per unit system.